on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Carlos Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last three starts. Last three starts, he's taken the loss in all three, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Perez corrals it. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Luis Arias. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The average is at 308 entering play. 8 home runs and 48 driven in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Minnesota. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 27.
Now here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now, time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. So now to the plate, Brady McConnell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Mondesi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1.
Runner!
There goes the runner. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. He'll try it again from first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Grounded to third. This could be two. Right to Donaldson. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He just hasn't performed well at home. I mean, he's under 250 for the season at home, and if there's one place you want to...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the... Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Leading off for the Twins, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cruz stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number one.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes in here right at 260. 17 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Eddie Rosario.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Popped him up. Mondesi waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Rosario is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path. He'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Dozier rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Just some more of the same for him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Perez has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Polanco has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 9, Marwin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Fouled off. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 8 home runs, and 25 driven in. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge.
Coming to the plate now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Prado is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. That one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Well, the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. All even now at 1-1.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
and with 1 away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Adalberto Mondesi, a base hit in his first trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-0 home.
Nope. Okay.
Brady McConnell waits on deck. And it's fouled away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brady McConnell comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runner goes for 2nd. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Runner at 2nd here with 1 man out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Fouled away. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag by Avila. Too late. Safe at home plate.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In is Jorge Soler as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pickoff move to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now what's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Merrifield is on his way home. Soler rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. O'Hearn, a native Texan. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay
Now
because
batting,
you've got first
catcher.
base open, but he's been
Vs.
struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it appears as though that's going to be all for Homer Bailey. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Fernando Romero is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Fernando Romero.
In now, Khalil Lee. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Striding into the box, Nick Prado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Left side. Donaldson's there. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 3 innings complete. The Royals lead it 7-1. Up now, Luis Arias. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Lifted in the air to center. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple.
Number 22.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Ball one to start the at-bat.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hard hit at third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here's Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-2.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
And that misses 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB,
Now
right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Twins 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now for
Leading
Kansas City,
for the
Adalberto Mondesi. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Now with the plate, Brady McConnell. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated
Runner at
hitter.
first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Arise is there to make the catch in the side. Striding in, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
now batting, second base.
It's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias. A man at third with one away. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The high fastball is in there. Men on third with 2 down. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Two and two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3 and 2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
Standing in, Cruz. Nelson Cruz, and they're runners at the corners now. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Hunter.
And now a pitch on the way.
Dozier.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground. One away.
Now batting.
Digging
Number
in, Ryan
66.
O'Hearn. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Line hard to the left side, but foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that
Catcher,
pitch
number
unless it's
13.
really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Khalil Lee. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff. So it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Scott Barlow takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 58, Scott Barlow.
First offering on its way. Eddie Rosario is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball just inside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So a runner at first now with one away, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher Alex Avila. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Royals 7 and the Twins 6.
Leading up for the Royals.
Ready once again, Nick
The right
Prado.
fielder,
He'll lead it off as we start the home
Prado.
6th. This is skied into short left center. Polanco calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
The batter, number 4.
At the plate,
Second
Brady
baseman,
McConnell.
Brady.
And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And he misses 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And
Now
if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Whit Merrifield next to bat, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Step.
Leading off.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter number 2.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. This pitch is popped up. Mondesi camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 22.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Randy Dobnak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Randy Dobnak.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Leading up for the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 13.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ripped down the line. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Line drive to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So nothing happening this time around. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nelson Cruz is retired to kick off the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Pitch popped up. Mondesi is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Zach Littell will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 52, Zach.
So coming to the plate, Khalil Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nick Prado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 27.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ian Kennedy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year, as this lead has been sliced down to 2 down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, Max Kepler, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes a left fielder. You can't get there as it falls in. Now the relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carlos Hernandez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Homer Bailey was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Ian Kennedy records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.